Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down. The Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning oil. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were opened.
I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory, and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Psalm 110. The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou at my right hand, until I make thine enemies thy footstool. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. In the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. The Lord hath sworn, and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. He shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore shall he lift up the head.
Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elder GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful that out there, pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and what I want to get into today, dealing with a victory over everything, as we, constantly preach this gospel, and understand more and more, okay, which the gospel goes into good news. Well, the good news is that within this gospel, okay, we have a victory over everything. The nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, okay, we have a victory, okay, over everything that we see. Because right now, the planet Earth, is suffering under a wicked, rulership, okay. Us as a people are under the curses due to our disobedience, you see. But through Yahweh Shai, and going back to his sacrifice, over 2,000 years ago, gave us a victory, okay? But the thing is, we, have to endure, okay, until that victory is established in the earth, until it's manifested in the earth. And it's going to be manifested in us, okay? And when you go through the prophecies, we're constantly reminded, that we have a victory, okay, over everything, man. And the scriptures go into that, so we'll go through a few precepts, and go over these things, and Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters are edified. Now, this is the book of Isaiah 25:7, and it says, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all the nations. And you read this in the NLT. It says, there he will remove the cloud of gloom. Okay? The Lord's going to remove the cloud of gloom. Because Esau, Edom, as it was prophesied that when he will come back into power, okay, that Renaissance period that we always go into, when Esau's authority was rebirthed, back in the earth, and he was allowed to go forth, conquering with the sword. All right, a part of the foundation of his rulership is deception. Okay, because right along with the sword, he had the deception, of Roman Catholicism. Okay, he had the deception, of his, perspective of history. Okay, his so-called science, and he was implementing those things right along with the sword. And now it's to the point, that there's so much confusion in the earth. Okay, there's so much confusion in the earth. It's a dark cloud in the earth, man, to where the truth sounds crazy. This man has confused the masses so much with lies that the truth sounds unbelievable, man. And that's the dark cloud that covers the earth, is the deceptions of this devil, man. You see? And it says, in the shadow of death that hangs over the earth. Yeah, because this man glorifies death. He infuses death into every part of society that he can. Whether it's a mindset of death, all right, or people, glorifying and destroying themselves, okay, in the way they eat. You got a culture, you got a homicide culture that's glorified. Okay, here it is. Jake can go on the world tour, okay, and glorify homicide. Okay, being a junkie. Okay, these cultures are glorified, man. Okay, the way the thing, the diet, that he pushes, okay, as exclusive, and this luxurious diet is death, man. Okay, the things he's added to the food is death. Okay, there's death infused in every facet of society, man. Okay, an argument at the gas station can lead to death. There's always a chance of death in everything you do, man. Okay, driving cars, there's already an element of danger in just driving the car. But then you mix it with the mindset of these people, selfish, okay, narcissistic, okay, impatient, the chances of death, okay, increase, man. And there's many more examples, man, but just going to show how this man has created society, even the act of reproducing, the thing that is supposed to bring forth life, okay, he has mingled death in it, man. The different, diseases, STDs, okay? So this man's rulership is where death reigns, okay? This man has a rulership of death and confusion, man. Okay? Like we go into, as Kamala Harris was on her campaign tour, all right? She had a death bus with her, man. Okay? Just rolling around the earth on tour deleting babies. Okay? And she's just an extension of the satanic leadership, man. Okay? But this man's rulership, death has reigned supreme. Okay? And then when we get in a rulership, we're going to see really how wicked this man was, man. As we're seeing now, as we, are walking in the light. Okay? As this, this truth, shines a light on this devil's wickedness. Okay? In the kingdom, man, we're really going to see how wicked of an empire that this man has, man. Okay? That's why even you go from, I think it's there in Habakkuk or Haggai. Let me see. It's Habakkuk. Yep, I'll get to the point. Habakkuk 1:10. And it says, and they shall scoff at kings, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. Okay? So this man's rulership, he scoffed at all these other nations in the earth, man, because he has this sword. All right? And he know for the longest these nations have not been able to do nothing with this man. Okay? Now the playing fields have been even, because it's time for this man to come down. All right? But while this man was on the come up, and that sword that he was blessed with, he was able to scoff at these heathens, man. and their traditions and their ways, man. Okay, and pretty much enforce his way. Okay, is the way to be. Okay, he got rid of all the monarchies in the earth and set up his style of government, these democracies and republics. Okay. So he scoffs at kings, okay, and the princes shall scorn and shall be a scorn unto them. All right. Every stronghold, it said they shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust, confusion, and take it. And that's, a tactic of the devil, is to heap up confusion. Before he goes with his move, what does he do? He heaps up confusion. That's why we see so many psyops, okay? So many, false events happening, man. Okay, he's all over the place, this rumor and that rumor, and this agenda and this thing going, and this conflict going. Okay, this celebrity being exposed, and okay, all these different things that's happening, at the same time, is a tactic of the devil, because he heaps up dust, and then he goes with his move. He heaps up confusion, and he goes with his move, man. Okay? The elections, all this confusion and division. All right, this is what this devil does before he goes with his move, man. Okay? So we know by the confusion that's being pushed in the earth that this devil is getting ready to go with his move. All right? But this is a lesson going into. We have victory over all that, man. Okay? That's why when you go here to Psalms, okay, is it 120? Yep, this Psalms 124. And 1, it said, if it had not been, all right, if it had not been the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been for the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, when they had swallowed us up, all right, quick, okay, swallow us up quick, when their wrath was kindled against us, then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul, then the proud waters had gone, then the proud waters had gone over our soul, and the proud waters of Esau Edom. Okay, this devil has his mind, okay, he has his mind, okay, his mind, okay, he's just going to X out the prophets, the believers, put a C-hip in everybody, and just reset the earth and more wickedness, man, and take wickedness to another level. That's the pride of his heart, man, of his mind, has this man deceived, okay, and he think that there's some avenue of victory, okay, for him and this enterprise, okay, his new order under Satan, okay, because in this new order, man, this man wants to just be straight, freaky, deaky, satanic, violent, lewd. Like, he really wants to take this thing to another level and make that the new norm in the earth, man. Okay? That's this man's vision, okay, for humanity. It's just more freakiness, more lewdness, more violence, with zero trace of righteousness in the earth, man. Nah, man, righteousness is gonna prevail. Okay? There's a victory for righteousness, man. Okay? And it's going to be through Yahweh Shai. Okay? Those first fruits and the rest of the 1/3. Okay? That's going to be the new standard in the earth when the Lord resets this thing, man. Okay? Esau's attempt to reset, what he calls a reset. You see, his new world order is going to literally blow up in his face. Okay? So reading on, and it says, Psalms 124:5, it said, then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord who have not given us as a prey to their teeth, man. Okay? See, there was a time, like I say, these devils, they was able to have their way. As the Lord, all right, was furious at us for our disobedience. The devil had his way with us, man. Okay? And Esau, in his mind, it's just gonna be a part 2. Okay? But nah, this time the Lord ain't gonna give us for a prey. You know, we went into the transatlantic, you know, we go into the transatlantic slavery, the things that happen, you know, in this last captivity. Okay? We go into these things. Alright? And, you know, this devil had his way. You know? We go into the details of it. You see? The devil was able to have his way, but this time it's not going to be so. Now, there are going to be martyrs for the sake of prophecy, man. But on the flip side, it's going to be a standard lifted. Okay? And that's something Esau going to have to deal with. Is that standard that's promised to be lifted, man. Okay? So this is where we at with it. Alright? The Lord getting ready to lift the standard against this devil, man. You see? The Lord going to show his power through his men. You know? And that's one of the, see, we're finna really start seeing the perks of being in favor, being in good standings with our power. Because we went through, okay, the atrocities of not having, you know, of not being in good standings with our power. Okay? And the Lord removed, you know, their heads from us as a people, man. Okay? And we was a prey. But in this time, hey, that's not going to be the case, man. The Lord not going to leave us out here, all right, as no prey. Okay? Hey, the Lord, okay, going to show power through his men. You see? So it says, our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped, and ultimately we're delivered. Okay, and this snare represents this system. This is because this whole system is a big trap. Everything about the system is meant to ensnare the masses, man. It's meant to ensnare, all right, the spirits. All right, Esau known as what? The cunning hunter. And the main thing he hunts is for the souls of men. Okay, that's why this new device, okay, is him, you know, wanting to have full control, okay, over your spirit, man. Okay? Everything is a trap, you know. Financially, it's a trap. Okay? Dealing with women, you know, the way the woman thinks in this society is a trap. You know, everything is a scam. Okay? Like I say, what you eat can be a trap, a snare. It tastes good, no nutrients, and it got, you know, additives, okay, that gives the body, all right, diseases, man. You know? So everything about this society is a snare and a trap. Okay? These religions, you know, and where people push these religions as if, you know, you're winning, as you're doing something right. Okay? But you're in complete rebellion to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know, but he dresses these religions up as if they're, you know, for the you know, for your good. Okay? But it has you in complete rebellion, okay, to righteousness, man. Okay? Especially the season we in now. Okay? People are saying Happy Thanksgiving with no clue, okay, of what they're linking themselves to, man. Okay? The slaughter and the genocide of a people. Okay? You see? So, this devil, this whole system, all right, from top to bottom is nothing but a big snare. Okay? Everything's a snare, man. It's like getting married according to this man's paperwork in this society, you know. It's pretty much a snare, it's a trap. Women use that for a trap. Okay? To entrap men. Okay? You get, you know, a woman pregnant, trap. You see? Here Jake glorify, you know, selling drugs, but they call it the trap. Everything is a trap. You see? So the Lord finna break up this whole system, everything about it. Okay? When Yahushua returns in the midst of this nuclear exchange, okay, well, America is gonna get the worst end of it. Okay, the complete worst end of the majority of the missiles on the planet Earth are coming to America, man. Okay? And turn this place to a desert. All right, and Yahweh Shai and those chariots gonna be getting down in the earth, man. And this whole system, this whole beast system, is gonna be broken. Okay, this big trap for the planet Earth that the elites have set for the planet Earth is gonna be broken, man. And we're gonna be escaped, the elect. Lord willing, we'll their number, man. Okay, we're gonna escape in those chariots. Okay, so as the Lord is breaking this place up, our Baratazar will be in the chariots, man. You know, changed. Okay, victory over death. Okay, because if we're in those chariots, guess what? Hey, that's victory over everything, man. Over this system. Okay, that old flesh is gonna be done away with. We're gonna be changed. It's gonna be victory over everything, man. Okay, what you're gonna get? It says our help is in the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, who made heaven and earth, man. Our help is in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, who have made heaven and earth. Okay, so these are the times, you know, that we're coming into. Okay, well, the Lord's going to intervene for us to get that victory, man. Okay, that major victory that we're promised. All right, so let's go from there. Go to Isaiah. Okay, so you get Isaiah. All right, and this is Isaiah 25. Okay, and 8. You know, we read 7. Now we're in verse 8. It says, "He will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord power will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord has spoken it," man. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. So as we dissect this scripture, it says he shall swallow up death in victory. Okay, and you get this word victory. Okay. All right. Natazah. Okay, Natazah. All right, would that be a beautiful Hebrew name, Natazah? So when you go into it, what does it say? It says immense perpetuity. It says strength, victory, enduring, everlasting, enduring of life, endurance in time, perpetual, okay, continual, everlasting, ever. Okay, and we have a eternal victory. You see, this victory is going to be ongoing. It's not going to be short-lived. You know, because in this, you know, society, you might get a short-lived victory here and there. Okay, but this victory is going to be ongoing. See, once we overcome this time, it's going to be ongoing. Once we get these new bodies, ain't no going back to the old bodies. Okay, once we conquer sin in the flesh by being changed, ain't no more going back to sinning. Once Esau, Edom is defeated, ain't no more coming back in power for the devil or any of these heathens, man. Okay, it's gonna be a true forever victory, man. Okay, death is gonna be swallowed up, and death is rooted in what? Sin. Okay, and the man of sin, Esau, Edom. Okay, he's gonna be removed from power, which pushes a culture of sin. Okay, which has, you know, a cloud of death in society. Okay, where death is the norm. Okay, where people, you know, operate, you know, with death in the back of their mind at all times. Okay, because of who's in power. All right, but the victory that we got, you know, is gonna be everlasting and continual, man. You see, the everlasting salvation, the everlasting deliverance, man. Because we've been delivered before. We done had temporal salvations as a people. Okay, but the problem, the main problem is, all right, this flesh, okay, which is, you know, engulfed in sin. You know, this flesh, which is prone to sin, which what put us in bad standards with our power, and we will end up back in captivity, man. You know, you go to the book of Judges, the cycle of sin. Well, the sin put us in captivity, man. Okay, it wasn't because these nations, you know, military technology. They had the military strategics. Okay, sin put us in captivity, man. It put us in captivity in the flesh, and it will lead to us going into captivity under the heathen, man. But see, that cycle is going to be broken once and for all. All right, because we're going to be changed. All right, and this is what the Apostle Paul was going into when you read 1 Corinthians 15. All right, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Okay, 1 Corinthians 15. Let's get straight to it. I started 51, said, "Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed." That lets you know that the devil, he's just not going to have his way, and just put all the believers, okay, to death. Okay? Nah, man. You see? Like Howard Shah said, there'll be some of you who shall not see death, man, that he was talking about in this time. Okay? Because, of course, the disciples, the believers, they eventually died, within that era. Okay? But he was speaking of this time. Okay? He said, what? Those are some of you that will not see death until you see Yahweh Shah, till we see Yahweh Shah. And there was going to be these old bodies shed, man. Okay? Us being, changed. Okay? But even those that die, okay? The scriptures say what? They that sleep, all right, shall be called up first. So there's a victory. Even, if we have to go the way of a martyr, there's still a victory, man. Okay? Because that's the last time, death will have authority, okay, over us, man. Okay? And those that are martyrs in Yahweh Shai are going to be raised up immortal. Victory over everything, man. Okay? Scripture say those that, pass on, blessed are they that die in the Lord. Their works do follow them, man. So a martyr, that's automatic. You don't have to question. If someone is a martyr for Yahweh Shai, there's no more questioning whether they are the elect or not. All they have to do is be raised up now. You see? So hey, it's victory over everything, man. You see? Reading on, and it says, "Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed." Yeah, so those that die in Yahweh Shai shall be raised incorruptible, immortal. Okay? So yeah, if those that have to be martyrs for Yahweh Shai, okay, are going to be raised immortal, man, victory, win. Esau can do nothing against this victory that's promised, all right, for the Lord's elect, man. Okay? Even, him putting some of the believers to death still doesn't stop the victory, man. This victory is foolproof. Okay? The Heavenly Father made sure that this victory will be foolproof, man. Okay? And it says, verse 53 says, "For this corruptible must put on incorruption," all right? "And the mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and the mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is, death is swallowed up in victory." Okay, which he's quoting what we just read in Isaiah 25. Okay, and we have to start putting on the immortal now. It begins in our mind. Okay, it begins in our mind. We're putting on the immortal now in our minds. Okay, why scripture say put off what? What do the scriptures say? Put off mortal thoughts, that weak nature, man. As we learn and grow in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, we have to start thinking immortal, man. That's why these little moments in time shouldn't mean as much to us as they used to, man. We not missing nothing on this side, man. This little piece of time not even gonna register, okay? In the eternal kingdom, these little moments not even gonna register, man. Okay? We have to think like the immortal, man. Our people that don't get it, as we know, all Israel eventually gonna be saved, and we have an eternity to bring our people back, man. Okay? If it ain't for Jake on this side, hey, it just ain't for him. Okay? It's not the end of their story. They just in the through position right now. Okay? You just worried about those who are like-minded, man, who's developing their ruling class mentality, who's developing an immortal mindset, man. Okay? So you keep reading, and it says, "O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law." So, sin, okay, is what brings about death. And since we're gonna have those perfect bodies and can't sin, that's immortality, man. That's the new covenant. Okay, until we get those new bodies, okay, we're not in the new covenant, man. Okay, when the sting of death is overcome, is defeated. Okay, so you read in the NLT, it says, verse 56 in the NLT, 1 Corinthians 15 and 56 said, "For sin is the sting that results in death, and law gives sin its power." Yeah, so our people boast in the law, okay? But in this flesh, in these mortal bodies, the law works against us, man. Okay? The law is not in our favor. It only brings about death. It only brings about failure. It only brings about perpetual captivity. That's why we've been in captivity as a people more than we've been sovereign, man. Because of sin. Okay? So sin in this, the law, boasting in the law in this mortal flesh, okay, that doesn't work in our favor. Now the law, when we're perfected, when we're changed, we're going to reap all the benefits, okay, that come from, okay, being obedient. Okay, and we're going to reap it forever. All right, because we're going to go back to that. But what are the benefits, okay? Because we can always go to his curses and Deuteronomy, but let's go to the blessings for the obedience. Okay? This is Deuteronomy 28 and 1. It says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth," man. Okay? So rulership, dominion above, okay, every nation of the earth. Okay? Well, the nation will have to bend to our way. Okay? They will have to move according to our standard, man. Okay? We're going to be the executive nation in the earth that signs off on everything, man. Okay? But it comes with obedience. And when we're gathered, okay, we're going to be changed to that perfect obedience, which we'll go back to it in Deuteronomy. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 28. It's like Ezekiel. Let's get this in Ezekiel. Okay? When we're in that new covenant, that's going to be victory over everything. But let's read this prophecy, okay? And read down onto the point. Ezekiel 11 and 16 said, "Therefore say thus," all right, "Therefore say, thus said the Lord power, although I have cast them off far among the heathen," okay, "and although I have scattered them among the countries," okay, "yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come." And this is why you see the camps raised up all throughout the earth, man. Mainly here in Babylon, but all throughout the earth you have these sanctuaries to where the believers can come to. And the sanctuary is a place of healing. It's a place of refuge place of shelter. Okay? And in the spirit, that's what these camps are places of refuge for spiritual healing, spiritual shelter from the world. Okay? and what is it going to lead to? And this is what these camps, which Jake, I got a problem with the camps, and but niggas complain about anything. Niggas, these goddamn matriarch niggas, man, they complain about every goddamn thing, man. Like the woman, they get that shit from their mama where they can't never be satisfied, man. But this ain't for them. Okay, like I say, this ain't nothing personal. We'll just see them niggas on the other side, man. Okay, but this is what the teaching and the repetitiveness of the camps is going to lead to. Okay, it's going to lead to a victory, man. Verse 17, therefore say, thus said the Lord power, I will even gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel. So this is us being gathered. And how we're going to be gathered? By the chariots. Okay, first we're being gathered by this word, by these sanctuaries that has been raised up. Okay, and there's going to be a physical gathering when we actually go back to the land. And they shall come thither, and they shall take away the detestable things, all right, therefore, and all the abominations thereof from thence, and I will give them one heart, which is a new mind, and will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and will give them an heart of flesh. Okay, so this is us being changed. As we talk about, as we went into being changed, okay, in the twinkling of an eye. Okay, this is what's going to happen in the twinkling of an eye. We're going to get that new body, those new spirits. Okay, that's for righteousness, that's perfect in righteousness, man. Okay, it said that they may walk in my statutes and keep my ordinance and do them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power. So the Lord is going to make it to where we can only do right. Okay, he's going to make it in these bodies where we can only be pleasing to him, and we can fulfill our end of the covenant. Okay, you see, to where we're going to be perfected, and if we're perfected, we're going to reap all the benefits that come with obeying the law. Okay, that's why the new covenant is based on what? Which, I intend to get into this, but the spirit. All right, because we got to understand these things, man. Once we have victory over sin, we got victory over everything, man. Okay, that's why the heathen gonna be in full subjection, because we're gonna be in order. Okay, this is Hebrews 8:6. It says, but now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises, man. And what makes this covenant better? We're going to be changed. We're going to be perfected. Because those benefits from the first covenant still stand, but we can uphold our part. Because the benefits that we're going to be receiving under this new covenant are the same benefits from the old covenant. It's just we're going to be changed. And there's going to be a new priesthood under Melchizedek, under the order of Melchizedek, man. Okay? Verse 8, it says, for if their first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second, for finding fault with them. Okay? For finding fault with them, with us. Okay? That's why the victory is based on us being changed. That's the victory over sin, is us being changed, man. And we thirst for that change now. That's one of the main things that we all, as the hopeful elect, okay, yearn for us to be changed. Okay? To shed this flesh and the deeds of this flesh, okay, that's attached to this flesh, man, and get that righteous reset, man. Okay? Go here, and it says, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made. And it's only two, all right? It's only talking about the house of Judah and the house of Israel, which are all Israelites, that's all tribes. You can't add nothing to that, man. If you add anything into the covenant, if you say any other nation partakes in the covenant, okay, you're adding to the word. You know, and the scriptures say what? The Lord gonna add to the plagues written in the book. Okay? So we don't have to, that's why we pass going back and forth, okay, with you people, man. Okay? You want to still make this cry about the Gentiles and all people and all this. All right, man. You just stick around. Okay? You just stick around and you see if heathens are changed. Okay, when Yahushua come back. Okay? You sit your black ass around, because it's mostly the blackest niggas on earth, okay, that argue for the heathens. Okay? And you just sit your black ass there and see, will the heathen be changed when Yahushua returns on them chariots, man? Okay? Verse 9 says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand. You see? They call Allah like how about Shemal shot, man. Okay? And it says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Okay, so the covenant made with us, all right, as we was coming out of Egypt. You know, you read Exodus 24. Okay, you can read that. You know, that's when, you know, we agreed to obey the law. Okay, we pretty much, you know, Moses was like the mediator for a marriage between the Most High and the children of Israel. And the first covenant was that marriage contract, man. Okay, was we broke that contract. You see? So it had to be a new one written up, and it was under Yahushua. And in the new contract, we're going to be changed. And that's the major difference with the new covenant, is that we're going to be changed in that new priesthood. Okay? Under the order of Melchizedek. Okay? So, reading on. And it says, verse 10, it says, for this is a covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for he shall know me from the least to the greatest. Okay? So the Lord is going to where the new covenant, you get those new bodies, alright? It's going to be impossible to sin. It's going to be impossible to go off. Okay? And we're going to reap all the benefits, okay, of Deuteronomy 28. We can go back to it now. Just had to, you know, drive home that point. You know, us being changed. Okay? And we're not going to have to teach why, because we're going to be born in righteousness. Scriptures say, all thy people shall be righteous. Okay? So we're just going to be born in righteousness, man. Okay? Our sons and daughters are going to be born understanding exactly, all right, right, what's right, man. Okay? Programmed to be right. And all they're going to see is, you know, their parents, brothers, uncles, cousins, aunties, everybody moving and operating in righteousness, man. Okay? And us being the order under our power, all right, comes with many benefits, man. You see? And that's going to be that everlasting victory, man. Is overcoming sin, which overcomes death, which overcomes what? The captivities, man. You see? And it says, so now let's read this again. Deuteronomy 28:1. It says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, and to serve and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And these, it says, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. So just as these curses overcame us for disobedience, blessings are going to overcome us, man. You know? You see, we really finna see what it means to be in the Lord's favor. And the Lord is showing us now, you know? If we are aware in the spirit, man, you know, hey, the Lord is working victories now. Okay, we're seeing the favors now, blessings now. Okay, and it's just gonna keep increasing, man. You know, verse 3: Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. You know, so whether we're in Jerusalem, in the land of Israel, or anywhere in the earth, we're gonna be blessed, man. Okay, we're gonna be a blessed people, just like these curses. Okay, follow Jake, and that's how you identify Jake throughout the earth. Is you look at the people that's in the worst conditions in each region of the earth. Okay, that's why you look at the 12 tribes chart, and you look at those people and the conditions that they're in. Oh, that's them. You know, even in places that are not on no chart, you got certain sects of society. Okay, well, okay, you see, hey, you know what Jake is based by the curses, man. You know, well, in the kingdom, it's gonna be the exact opposite, man. Okay, we're gonna be a people of blessing. You see, wherever we at is gonna be a blessing, man. Verse 4, it says, "Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body," okay, which is our children. Okay, not in this society where you have, you know, you might have 4 children, and you know, one of them a hot girl, the other one a mo, the other one, you know, some degenerate nigga. You see, and then one, you know, you see, one might work, you know, one might be a forklift driver, you know, that's the success story. Like, nah, man. Okay, everything that comes out of us is going to be royalty, man. It's going to be highborn. Every son and daughter that comes from us, man, as he told Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, that what kings shall come from thee. Okay, mean that what we're only going to give birth to royalty, man. Okay, it says and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep, man. Yeah, agriculture, man. You know, because as we're being fruitful and multiplying, the agriculture, the Lord's going to bless, you know, our livestock going to be fruitful and multiply, their food source. You know, because we're going to go back to having true feasts. You know, you look at King Solomon's daily provision, you know, we always get it. Okay, but that's going to be the norm. Okay, and we're going to have just a great increase, man. Okay, and this is victory over poverty, because Jake is always trying to figure out, you know, how to get out of poverty, how to get their people out of poverty. Well, this is the victory. That's why the lesson is victory over everything. It's going to be victory over poverty, man. Okay, you don't need, okay, government assistance. Okay, you don't have to work 2-3 jobs. You see, you don't have to scheme and plot and scam, you know, to try to come out of poverty. Nah, man, we just gonna be. We're gonna have victory over that. Okay? Ain't gonna be no such thing as scarcity. Okay? It said, blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Okay? It said thy basket, you know, and thy store. You see? You know, we just surplus, man. You know, everything just gonna be surplus, man. You know, no more penny pinching. Okay, no more overdraft. Nah, man, because we're gonna have true resources, man. Okay, so it's just gonna be a surplus of everything, man. You know, abundance in everything. Which Howard Shah says, what? I come to, the thief come to steal, kill, and destroy. I came to give them life and abundance. You see? And it says, blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord, let me jump down. I want to get the first. I started at 12. And it said, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto the land in his season. The earth is going to give forth the strength. Okay, the earth is going to produce way more than what it's producing now, man. It's going to produce way more and of a more richer quality, man. Okay, victory over GMOs, man. You see? All right, over synthetic foods and, you know, the additives that cause diseases, and, you know. And it says, the heaven to give the rain unto thy season, unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. Yeah, because, all right, hey, the government of Israel is going to be the banks of the day. Okay, we're going to control, all right, the economies of the earth. You see, not going to have to, you know, beg, you know, for a loan to start this and start that, to buy a house, you know. Nah, man. You know, we're going to control the economies of the earth, beginning with Yahweh Shai. You see, and it says, and the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy power, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. Okay, to observe and to do them. And that's why you go back here, because as we're changed in the twinkling of an eye, that's it. We're going to forever, okay, be perfectly obedient to our power. Okay, which makes us, hey, we're going to be made men, untouchable. We're going to be a made nation, men, women, and children, untouchable, man. Okay, unconquerable. You see, and that's why the emphasis now is to get victory over this beast system, man, not to bend the knee. That's why within this grace period we're focused on conquering the flesh. Okay, so you go back to 1 Corinthians and finish it out. Okay, 1 Corinthians 15, and I start 56. It says, the sting of sin is death. All right, the sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man. Okay, so Yahweh Shai, through Yahweh Shai, we have the victory, man. What he did set us up for the victory in this time, man. You know what he did on the cross. Okay, verse 58, it said, therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable. And we have to be unmovable, man. You know, our faith should be being built up to where we unmovable, man. As we read about, you know, all these good things and promises, okay, the perks that comes with obedience, well, we have to be unmovable, okay, in the worst times, in these situations that we're getting ready to come into, man. Always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shah, man. And see, being occupied in this ministry is building us up for this time, man. You know, that's why the most valuable thing we can do is invest in Yahweh Shah, man. You know, and that's on, I say, and off camera, investing in Yahweh Shah, man. It's making us unmovable, man. Because the more we invest in Yahweh Shah, the more we despise this current world and look forward to the one to come. And that's going to play a major part in having the victory over this beast, man. You know, as we have this grace period to detach, okay, to separate, you know, to really, all right, thirst for righteousness and the kingdom, man. You see, because the beast, okay, the advantage that it's going to have on the masses is that these people are in the flesh, okay, and he's going to do what? He's going to separate people from the convenience of, you know, the flesh. Okay, ain't gonna be no watching TikTok all day and ordering food all day, okay, clubs and, you know, getting your rocks off out. Nah, man, he's gonna cut that off, man. Okay, and he's gonna offer that device, that C-hip, okay, as the as the way back to the flesh. Okay, so if you're a slave to the flesh, he got you. Okay, so the main thing that's in front of us now is not to bend the knee to the beast, man. Okay, in any circumstances, man. Okay, even under the threat of imminent death. That's why scriptures say, "Well, they love not their lives unto the death." Okay, you see. So you go here. This is Revelation 15:1. It says, "And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them filled up the wrath of the Most High," man, which is those nukes. Okay, because Yahweh Shai is coming on the scene when those nukes are launched. Okay, that's when, you know, Yahweh Shai is going to make his appearance, man. Okay, so all this, you know, the nukes being shot off, Yahweh Shai returning, the elect being delivered, hey, it's going to be a quick thing. That's why it's all this build up, all this anticipation, but it's going to happen quick, you know. But we have to endure, you know, the suffering, the straight gate, the losses we finna take, man, you know, being without, being homeless, family, you know, betraying us or whatever got to happen, man. We got to endure all that, man. But when those nukes are shot off, hey, we out of here, man. We got to be. You see, we just got to endure to that moment. And that's the victory, man. You know? And it says, "And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire." Okay? And that's the view of the chariots, on the chariots. You know, you looking and seeing America on fire through the atmosphere, man. The lake of fire. Okay? And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, okay? New Rome, all right, America, NATO, and EU, okay, over this fashion of life of the beast, okay? Victory over the beast, okay, and over his image, okay? Because now we understand that this society is built off pagan Rome culture, you know? And as we grow in righteousness, man, by default, we despise everything about, okay, this culture and this society, man. Okay, but you still have our people that worship the image of this beast, man. They love this way of life. This do as thou wilt. Okay, they love being in rebellion and being able to please their flesh. Okay, and come up with their own righteousness outside of true righteousness, man. Our people love that, man. Okay, and it says, "And over the number of his name," it says, "and over his mark, which that charagma, not taking the sea hill." Okay, why? Because we don't want to be plugged back into this society. Okay, we don't desire to continue on in this society, man. Okay, when this time comes, you see, we'd rather go out on our shield than to bend the knee and plug back into the society that we've grown to hate as we grow in righteousness, man. Okay, and it says, finishing on, and it says, "And over the number of his name, all right, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord, power almighty." If we're gonna say, hey, Almighty, Alashadja, hey, because we're finna see the terrible work he finna do in the earth, man. And it's gonna be a pleasing unto us, man, because we're ready to see this place be judged, man. And it's gonna be a pleasing to us on those chariots, man. Lord, will we endure? Okay, and those new bodies, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be, man, we're gonna be, you know, overjoyed, man, overhyped, man. You know, all this happening at once, man. That victory over everything at once, man. Seeing America judge, the new bodies. You know, the brother daughter, you know, she went into that dream of deliverance, and she said she felt like that it was a burden lifted off of her, man. You know, she pretty much had the dream of getting, shedding this flesh and getting that new body, man. Okay, it said, "Just and true are thy ways, thou King of the saints," man. You know, and as we see judgment go forth, we know that it was just judgment, man. You know, you see. So that's the point. All right, I just wanted to get into that. Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters, are edified, man. As we go into this time, the feast of Kanak, okay, the dedication, which represents what? Victory, man, over Edom, man. And this is what this thing is about. This is why we're here now. It's for victory over Edom, and ultimately victory over everything. So Lord will, you brothers and you sisters edified till next time. I'm gonna say